Yo, 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 yo. You know the vibes. It's the Anomalous Vibes Podcast, Episode 2. It's your boy, Flyy Guy Fresh.
And China, sorry.
China was in her phone, y'all. Don't mind her. She been in her phone. But what's poppin', y'all? How y'all doing out there? I want to give a shout out to everybody who listened to the first show.
Thank you. I appreciate all
Gave
the
us
feedback.
wild feedback.
That shit was dope.
Niggas keep trying to steal my friend. That's my friend, not your friend.
Oh,
don't run on her
jealous.
Instagram page. Trying to steal her friend. Trying to steal her. It's a dub. It's my friend. That's it.
You jealous, Fly?
A little bit.
Oh, you love me?
Nah, niggas was really like, yo. Niggas was like, yo, China. One of my homegirls. I'm not even saying my homegirl. It's a girl I know. Cause I be using the word homegirl, and like Nike used to be on me like that. Everybody's your fucking homegirl. I use the word because I don't like to say friends if you're not like you're my friend.
Nah, that's why I get that. I say my homeboy, my homegirl sometimes.
This girl that I am acquainted with.
But see, that sounds so like shady. When you say that, it do, cause it'd be like, wait, what? So you don't fuck with me? And it's like, it's not that.
I don't really know her like that.
But that's why I don't know. Like some people, I'm like, oh no, that's my homegirl, that's my homeboy, and it's just like I don't know. For me, I say it because I could say
homegirl if you like. I really know you. Like if I know your first and last name, I'll call you my homegirl. Like yo, that's my homegirl. Nah, but so I sent her the link. She listened to it. She's like, yo, China's speaking facts. I can show you the text. China's speaking facts. I like her. I just followed her on Instagram.
Oh, matter of fact, she definitely did. She definitely did. I appreciate her.
Okay. Shouts out to her. If you hear this one, make sure you spread some love, man. But tell people to go listen to the Anomalous Vibes podcast. You. We used to talk about that Anonymous. Okay. How many of y'all saying the podcast name right? Cause China said I gotta learn how to say that shit.
I can't, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
Anonymous.
Some words, you know how you say something, you feel like you sound stupid. That's how I feel.
No, when I be saying it though, I be saying it and it be like, it sound like I'm saying anonymous.
Yes, anomalous. See, it sounds stupid. Whatever.
But see, like the word is super dope.
It is.
Cause like, all right, it was mostly China's idea. Cause when we did the first episode, we didn't have a name. We just was like, fuck it, we gonna do it.
We just gonna vibe out, figure it out.
And we vibed out. So China said, what you said? Perspective?
No, I said
peculiar.
Peculiar thoughts.
Peculiar. So that word is a cool word, but it's just wordy. Like anonymous is wordy, but it just sounds better, I think.
You know what it is with peculiar? I do understand because when people, it's
peculiar.
Like it's like people would think like, wait, what? Like fucking weirdos. What are y'all talking about?
Yo, y'all had to see her face. Peculiar vibes.
Peculiar.
So China didn't want to use vibes. So I said peculiar thoughts. I said that's cool, but this kind of like it sounds like a T.I. podcast.
But that's so dumb.
But T.I.'s podcast is like expeditiously. Yeah, because you know he uses like the big words and shit.
He do. I love
his podcast is pretty dope. I listen to it. But so I said, okay, so I just tried to find a synonym for peculiar. And anonymous came across because it was dope because it's what it means is deviates from like normal.
Yeah.
And I'm not fucking normal. I'm a fucking Martian, you know what I'm saying? Like A Boogie and shit.
Well, I'm just China, so we all are peculiar individuals once we become ourselves and be comfortable with ourselves.
I'm comfortable with myself. I'm just not normal.
I heard the Lil Wayne.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. You know what I'm saying? So it just came up like that. I'm like, yo, anonymous. And then we tried a couple of different versions of anonymous experience. China was at work, so she was like missing all my text messages anyway. And then I tried anonymous experience, and it just wasn't rolling off the tongue. So I said, yo, let's just go with vibes because it's a vibe. I'm a vibe. It's a vibe. She's a vibe. We vibes. And vibe is energy at the end of the day. And I'm big on energy. Y'all know I'm big on energy. I'm an Aries. I'm big on energy. It's very important. So it's all a vibe, you heard? Fuck it.
No, whatever. Vibes.
Y'all like the name? If y'all like the name, let us know. Write me on
Vibes.
Instagram.
I don't know. I feel like
Write
vibes
China on
is so
Instagram.
cliche. Yes, on Instagram is the life of a giant with
Write
two
us on
eyes.
Instagram. Email anonymousvibespodcast@gmail.
People don't even know how to spell anomalous. Anomalous.
AOMALOUS.
Hey, oh, that sounds like Usher, remember? They call me US. H-E-R.
Facts. See? So make sure y'all email us, please. We actually got some fan feedback from our last show, which was pretty dope.
Yes. Oh, it was. I got some good feedback. Like a girl on my Facebook, she was saying that she I gave her some advice when I was talking about being self-full. It's not selfish.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't even remember saying that. Like, I was just.
Yeah. China don't listen to her own podcast, y'all.
I hate my voice, y'all.
I just want to let y'all know that.
Don't. Why you gotta tell my business? I thought you were my friend.
Yeah, but we're friends on a podcast. You gotta share some juicy shit. Niggas gotta go listen. The fuck?
But I don't like my voice.
She don't like her voice, she said, y'all. But y'all seem to love her voice. That's why y'all trying to steal my friend. I'm telling you, I already gave y'all warning. I'm not telling you again. That's it.
Heard you giving niggas a warning. You think you Biggie and shit?
I love it when you call me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
God. But yeah, so we got some feedback, and I like the feedback. I appreciate it. Not for nothing, I kind of expected it.
I didn't. It was like,
of course
it was.
Yo, let me tell y'all, China cursed me out. She said I was being inconsiderate because she told me the last podcast she didn't really like it. It should be a test run, and I put it out anyway.
No, because yes, I felt that way. I was just like, yo, I didn't like it. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, and I feel like if this is a us thing, and if this is our world and our realm, we gotta move together. I move right, you move right. You move left, I move left with you. So it was like I wasn't comfortable with it, and then you just put it out anyway, and I was just like looking at my phone like, yo, I want to ping pong this nigga, B.
Yo, when we talked about it, I'm like, yo, you know, it's good money. And then when I went back and listened to it, I chopped it up a little bit, added some sugar, some spice, little everything nice, had my little Powerpuff Girl moment, and voila, it was a fucking classic. Said y'all, I didn't say this. The people said this.
Right.
I got text in my phone telling me, yo, the podcast is a motherfucking hit. I said, oh, let me tell China. And then when I said China, she want to love the fucking post and shit. She want me to put it out. You see, y'all?
Because I wasn't comfortable, but all I was saying was like,
what
yo,
you
just
need.
respect
Sometimes you need
put
a
some
push.
respect on my name, B.
Sometimes you need a push.
No, I don't want a push.
I don't want a push.
I don't want a push.
Sometimes you gotta have a push. Push them, you know what I'm saying? It came out dope, though. And I enjoyed it. I listened to the podcast about 4 times myself.
You did? Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. I just really hate my voice. This shit, it sounds so
I listened to it because I was
annoying.
trying to figure out I gotta create some fucking content for this shit to put on Instagram. And then when I talked to her about that, she told me not to make no content.
Because
so I had to
wasn't
make
feeling
content.
it.
I had to make content that don't have her voice in it. It's bad. But this is episode 2, so
All right,
now I'm gonna make
comfortable.
content for this one.
All right, I'm feeling a little
Word.
vibes.
You on Twitter?
Yo, I haven't used Twitter in mad long.
Yo, Twitter's alright. I don't use it like that. I get on there and talk my shit sometimes. I got a couple friends on Twitter that's really on there. My brother's on there a lot. Shouts out to my brother Tron. Follow him, Tron Instagram. He's a flight attendant. He be all over the world. You are. Shouts out to my guy.
But no, I'm gonna get back on Twitter because I have the account. Like I still get like emails, like from Twitter and shit.
Word?
Yeah.
I was on Twitter and I seen this video of some lady in Target. She was arguing with some white lady, right?
Oh, I saw that.
Blacking.
Nah, she was.
She was
she
blacking.
Was like, I'm gonna knock your head off.
Yo, I don't know if y'all seen this on Twitter, right? This lady was blacking, and it was in Target in New York City. Sad to say, in New York City, in Brooklyn. Yo.
All right, what exactly happened again?
So from the video, I gather that it was a Caucasian lady, She must have been like shopping or whatever, and the other lady happened to be African American, a black queen. She was had her daughter with her, and apparently the lady had reached over the daughter's head and tried to get something. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And she didn't say excuse me. So the mother went off. She went the fuck off.
I mean, she has all rights too.
Yo, she was black and smacked the lady phone a couple times.
See, that's disrespectful. Like,
yo, I want to pull up the audio for y'all. If I find the audio, I'll put a little bit in the clip when I like do the edit and shit. Yo, some of the audio was hilarious, had me crying. And then the lady was like screaming, police, police, police.
But because that's what people, and I'm gonna say people, I don't want to say they, you know,
They. Stay away from they.
Stay away from them. Them. No, but that's what people do when they feel like they feel pressured. When pressure's applied, people fold. But that lady had all rights to, you know, to flip the fuck out, because she probably said it nicely. She probably said some shit like, yo, like she probably said it aggressive, like, yo, you could have said excuse me, and the lady probably had some shit to say, because in the video the lady was really antagonizing her. So before the phone came out, she was probably saying some shit, and you put the phone on my face, I'm gonna violate.
Every time the black lady would calm down, try to walk away, the white lady would like antagonize her or some shit. Like, I hate that. If you know you're not tough, don't play tough. And then try to say, oh, well, what's your name? Oh, well, the police are going to get this. I read a report after that the police saw the video and said that the black lady should press charges for the white lady harassing her. That's what I read.
Exactly, because that's what she was doing. You were harassing me. But again, they walk around like they have their privilege. Yeah. Because that's how they grow up. They're
white privilege, man. They gotta stop that, y'all. Barack was in office for 8 years, man. For 8 years, man. And we know y'all voted for him too. Y'all gotta stop that. Cut that out. Cut out that white privilege, bro.
That shit is ridiculous. Like,
I just don't get it. I don't get like, it's hard for them to say excuse me. Well, I mean, I'm just not gonna say them, but in my experience,
it's hard.
A lot of people of Irish descent, European descent, they have a problem saying excuse me.
You know what?
And what's this thing with y'all going to the bathroom and not washing your hands? I don't get that neither.
Wow. Okay, that's too much.
No, I'm just saying, I don't get it.
I mean, when I go to the bathroom, you know what's crazy? I wash my hands before I use the bathroom, and I wash my hands after.
Yo, no. See, the thing is, I have Irish friends. So to all my Irish friends out there, you know, Flyy Guy Fresh. Don't take no offense to this, bro. But if you know one of your friends that go to the bathroom and don't wash their hands, just ask them why. I want to know why. In public places, you touch on your junk, then you touch the motherfucking door.
But see, you know what's crazy about that?
I don't want your penis germs on the door.
That's like, but like I said, I wash my hands beforehand because
for women, oh my gosh.
I'm in public though, so that's why I wash my hands before I use the bathroom, because I feel like I've been touching all types of stuff, and then I got to touch my coochie.
Yeah, like women, you wiping. Come on.
Mad coochie
wipe
juice
your pee-pee
everywhere.
Come on, mama. I don't like that.
It's kind of, people different.
I do not like that at all. They got to get that shit together. Ugh. Anyway, what's going on though? How's your week going so far?
My week is so it's okay. I don't know. Like I hate.
Not too high, not too low.
Like, you know, it's okay. I don't know.
Cause it could always be.
You know how I feel. I'm just okay.
I'm quoting the first episode.
Right. You know, I'm always okay. Never give keep people on their tippy toes.
I'm cool.
How's your week?
I'm cool. I could be better. I miss her.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
I miss her. But today I was bumming it up. It was a bum day. We went to the chicken spot today. They try to do some fuck shit. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't like to carry cash, because if I carry cash, I end up spending it. I have a problem like that. So I just keep my plastic on me. You dig? And so I was hungry. China got here so we could record the podcast, and I said, yo, I'm gonna go get something to eat. So we go up the block. She weaned me off the Chinese food that I wanted.
Chinese food is gross.
Chinese food is fucking amazing.
They don't even eat their food, so why you eating it?
I be seeing them bust that shit down in the back, in the front.
What they eat?
Wherever.
They eat vegetables and rice.
Yeah, right. I mean, I eat vegetables too. I eat vegetables and chicken. The chicken, I can tell what it is.
That's what you think.
Fried chicken, I could tell fried chicken. I know what fried chicken is. I cook fried chicken. I could tell what that is. So we went to the chicken spot, Mama's Fried Chicken. No shouts out to Mama's Fried Chicken.
They don't make milkshakes, so they can.
Yeah, they fucked the milkshake up. That shit is crazy. I go and they talk about China asked do they take card. I didn't even know she asked them. They said yeah. So I ordered the food and all that. At the end of the transaction, he want to tell me, oh, it's $1.14 more or some shit. Bro, why you ain't say that before I ordered the food? How you not got an extra $1 on my card? How do you know I have an extra $1 on my card? Mind you don't got no signs up that says a surcharge, none of that. After we say something, he want to take out a sign that says no cards. I should have grabbed his ass over the motherfucking counter.
Nah, he was rude. He was the real rude.
Fucking rude ass. Lucky I had my food already.
No, that's even. Oh, bitch.
People got some nerve. They got some goddamn nerve. But other than that, I had a cool little week.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was asleep by mistake because we were supposed to record yesterday, but I wasn't asleep. I thought China was gonna call me, y'all.
But I text you
because y'all listened to the first episode. What she said? No,
you absolutely right. But for you to say, I'm not gonna come over here and just. I want to make sure that you're together too. Facts. So I just text you, and then for you to text back an hour and change later, it's like, bro.
Because I didn't even see the text, G's.
Of
I
course,
didn't.
Of course.
But you know the funny shit about it is what happened, y'all. What I told y'all in the last story. I said I text her, then I called her because she don't be answering her texts. She should have took a page out of my book.
Nah, I text you. Then you try to say, oh, well, I was waiting for you. Wasn't waiting. So what if I had an emergency and I couldn't call?
Isn't it the other way around? When you have emergencies, you call 911.
No.
You don't text 911.
But I'm saying if I'm having an emergency, I'm texting you just like, all right. What if I text you some shit and I couldn't call? Like, what if I was being held hostage and I was under the couch or something and it was an alligator in the house?
See, they always go with these held hostage stories. That's my shit. I go with that. You can't use my shit on you.
Well,
I use that shit all the time.
Can't bullshit a bullshitter, so this is what we doing.
It's not bullshit. I'm just saying. Who's holding you hostage?
I don't know.
Who is holding China hostage? First of all, your hands work.
That's not the point.
Who's holding you hostage?
The point of the matter is,
niggas gonna have a hard time trying to hold you hostage.
I'm texting you because I already know.
Niggas gonna have a hard time trying to hold you hostage.
No, they are, because we gonna die together. You shitting me? Or is you kidding?
Yo, niggas gonna have a whole hell of a hard time trying to hold you hostage at all. Oh, you know what a lot of people like though? Your story about Mr. Man.
Oh, you dead ass? Oh gosh.
That was the talk of the town.
And don't get me wrong, y'all. He's a nice dude. Like,
I wonder if he listens to the podcast.
I don't know, and I hope not, cause he nice.
What he says under you?
Nah, he ain't say nothing to me.
What he say? Would he though?
Huh?
Would he?
I don't know. He probably would. I don't know. Like,
I want to know how many people. Maybe I should start talking about people on this podcast.
He's cool. Like, you feel me? It was just like I got turned off. Like, he's a great person to be around just to talk, because I learned a lot from him. Like, you feel me? It's just at that point I realized where I'm not going with this relationship. Like, it can be just a friend kind of thing. Like, you feel me? Don't get me wrong. There's probably people out here that feel the same way about me.
Friend zone.
Like, you feel me? I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't go out to eat with everybody, like, because of that reason. Like, I'm like, you eat.
Welcome to the friend zone.
Yo, shut up.
You know you done fucked up, right? See, that's what happens. That's what happens. Niggas get put in the friend zone a lot, especially nowadays in our generation. These fucking millennials, boy.
No, but
I want y'all to know, if you was born in 81 and your birthday comes up to 1996, you're a millennial. Don't try to fight it. You're a millennial. We are all millennials.
We are.
23 years old to, what's that, 39, 38?
Yeah.
38. Millennial, dog. But yeah, these motherfucking millennials, what's up? What's up with our generation?
I don't know. Like, what you mean?
I mean, like, they're emotionally unavailable. They're like, I don't know. They don't give a fuck about shit.
But see, that's...
I don't know. Is it social media?
It first of all, it could be a lot...
Is it the internet?
It could be a lot of things. Like, you can be emotionally unavailable because...
Are you emotionally unavailable, China?
I am, but then I'm
Oh
not. Like, it's like, it depends. Like, okay, with me though, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I want to be in a relationship. I want to start.
You're in love with love. You're
I
like a hopeless romantic. Ah!
Definitely a hopeless romantic.
That's
so it's
dope.
like,
That's dope.
I think I'm emotionally unavailable for those that don't deserve it. Don't deserve for me to show my emotions, because I'm the type of person, I'm comfortable in my skin.
Protect your energy, protect your heart.
Yes. Yo, talking about protect your energy. What's her name? Janae Aiko.
Ooh,
Everybody should listen to
Mr.
her.
Eat your booty like groceries.
Yo, she has this this
Yo, I'm
thing.
so tight that her and Big Sean are not together no more,
she
yo.
that. Fuck that nigga.
Damn,
Sorry.
you know he got a song out called what's it called? Big Sean got a song out. I gotta find it.
No, but y'all
it's
need to
pretty
listen
dope.
to Janae Aiko. It's on iTunes. It's Trigger Protection Mantra. It's a meditation song. Mantra. Same shit. They know what I meant.
Same shit. They know what it is.
Right,
it's
but
so
she
not
has
the same
that,
shit,
and I think everybody
says that.
should listen to that. Everybody should listen to
Wait,
that.
I'm gonna tell you the Big Sean song, you guys, so you can check it out. I mean, you know, I'm a rapper. I gotta support other artists, other rap artists. What the fuck is the song? Anyway, guys, when I find it, I'll let you know. Single Again.
And
It's a song called Single Again.
Is she on that song?
Nah,
No, but they got a song together.
A new one?
I thought, I don't know about music. I be lost.
Nah, first of all, they're not on the same page at all. I think his breakup was like hurtful and tragic for him.
Oh, that's what he get.
I don't think, was it his fault?
I don't know.
Was it Big Sean's fault, y'all? Message me on Instagram, Twitter, and let me know. Was it Big Sean? You think it was Big Sean's fault that him and Janae Aiko are not together? Anyway. Oh, fuck. I dropped my phone, y'all.
I get it for you.
Got the good out-of-box case, though. Lit.
So why do you think
China.
people are emotionally unavailable?
I don't know. I think it's a mixture of things, right? So, I think in the day and age of millennials, we
you just
have
in love with that word today, huh?
the internet.
Millennials.
I like that. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. And then I found out I was one, so I think I use it more now. I think I use it excessively.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, millennial this, millennial that. I'm a fucking asshole. I think it's a mixture of like being hyper focused on self, along with not wanting to be hurt because of whatever previous things. Like for women, I know like a lot of women suffer from hurt a little bit more than men, and I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, you guys correct me.
I feel like men deal with it worse, because a man can get hurt once and I'm emotionally unavailable.
No,
you
know this is true. When I was 20, I want to say 2021, the way I looked at women changed because of a relationship I had. And I really was on some fuck women shit, and I didn't really give a fuck.
Fuck bitches, get money.
I really didn't give a fuck about women, and that was probably like the worst times in my life. I was really like a dog. I used to cheat.
Terrible.
And just do a whole bunch of fucked up shit.
I thought black men don't cheat.
I wasn't a black man then. I was like beige or some shit.
Yo.
But this is before the Black Men Don't Cheat campaign.
Okay. You're right. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah, like I was young, dumb, full of cum, that type of shit. So
pause. That just didn't sound.
You're a girl.
No,
first of
but
all.
you said you were young, dumb.
I was young, dumb, full of cum. I was fucking like a fucking jackrabbit, and just doing a whole bunch of fucked up shit. But see, this is what makes me a man, because I can admit my flaws and acknowledge my wrongdoings. And I'm no longer that person, so that's why I could talk about it so freely. But yeah, I was just wild, boy. I was wild, and it was because I was hurt, because I was scarred by a damn woman.
But that's what I'm
bitch.
saying. Like, a dude will be emotionally unavailable after that one heartbreak, as in women will give a guy a chance, and it'll probably
but
take
women,
time.
they put them motherfucking walls up quick.
Absolutely.
Quick.
Like, I don't know. I'm a little different. Like, I feel like if your spirit connects with mine and I can feel that you're genuine, I can see where this goes. Like, you feel me? And what happens what has happened to me plenty of times is I'll be emotionally available for somebody who's pretended to be emotionally available for me, and it ended up not that way. So.
You remember this picture?
Oh my! Why do you have that?
Chill.
Okay,
Go back.
So yeah, so it's like I've dealt with guys where, all right, example, it was this guy, and this is 2019, so 2017. I'm 26, 24.
Are you 26?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh shit. All right, let's just say 2 years ago. And when I say like, his approach was different. Like
he was born in 1993.
Shut the fuck up, yes.
Oh shit! You almost didn't make the millennial mark. Almost.
No, yeah, right.
You almost was Generation Z.
Some dumb shit. But so his approach was like some dope shit. Like he didn't like hound me like, oh, you mad pretty. What's your name? What's your number, mom? Like he didn't do none of that. Like he was just cool, and he was like trying to.
Is this how guys generally approach you?
Yo, yes, guys are assholes. But
generally?
him, he was different. Like he was just like, yo, China, I liked you for a while. And for those that have known me over 10 years, about 12, 13 years ago, I used to walk around with MetroCard earrings. Don't ask. We not gonna talk about it. But he was like,
You're
China.
Anomalous, baby.
He like, China, I used to like you since you had MetroCards in your ears. And I just looked at him like, what? I was crunchy then. He like, man, listen, I always liked you. And while we was chopping it up, I grew to fond of him and I liked him. And
fond with a capital F.
Capital F-O-N fucking D. You shitting me like.
Shit. He got all 4 letters, y'all.
Yo, I was so into him, and then he would randomly like just give me mad attitude, and I used to be like, what the fuck did I do? Like, and because I'm into him, I'm like, okay, like let me be there, like let me help him, like let's figure this the fuck out. And what happened?
He was scarred.
Somebody
scarred him in the past, probably.
I'm in the fucking bar. My cousin calls me like, yo, where you at? What you doing? And I'm like, I'm sitting in the bar with my friends. What's up? She's like, oh, well, 2 bitches is fighting uptown over such and such. And I just had to make sure one of them wasn't you. I'm like, wait, what?
Over such and such? Oh, shit.
Like, so I call
He got the girls
boy,
fighting over him?
I call old boy, and now I'm flipping the fuck out. We gonna fast forward to today. From then to now, I've told this boy, leave me alone, this, that, and the third. And I've tried it with him again in like February, the beginning of February. And I'm like, yo, listen, like if this is not something that you want, like, yo, it's okay. We could just, like, it ain't no hard feelings, it's no bad blood, but I just know who you are.
Right.
He like, no, I want you.
Now, see, I don't like that. I don't like that phrase, I know who you are.
But no, because my thing is.
From personal experience, I don't like it. Because you're not always that person.
But
people could change.
And you know what? You would think that. But I asked him, if this is not what you want, don't do it. Oh no, it was China. I love you. I love what you do. He
might love you.
Do for,
you
like,
see, look, you know what it is too. Me
know.
Speaking from a men's perspective.
And I'm gonna tell you, from my perspective,
women just automatically assume that because a man does something that she doesn't like, he doesn't love her.
But how
that's
can you?
That's not true.
All, okay, love is kind. Love is genuine. You don't hurt someone intentionally, because before I started
But what if
digging
it wasn't
him,
intentionally?
Before I started digging him like that, you knew you was fucking with other females.
Uh-huh.
So if you love somebody and you want to keep, yo, I'm not gonna do this.
Right.
Nah, I ain't gonna fuck with you. Or I don't even want to be with you like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're preventing me from getting hurt. But
yeah,
what
but
you
see,
were doing, you wanted your cake and you wanted to eat
I'm
it
not
too.
defending him, but
I'm just saying.
To understand him, because I was once this person, he was selfish.
And he was very selfish. But like I said, I'm gonna fast forward to this year. And him, oh, I like the energy you bring. I like how you uplift me and you help me progress. And I was like, cool. Again, like you said, people do change. If I'm going out with you, hanging out with you, talking to you again, that's me accepting the fact that what happened, and you may have been a changed man. But you know what happened? A girl hit me up like, oh, you such and such, because such and such is my man. And I was like, oh, well, I was confused that he had a girlfriend, because... So people do change, but a lot of people don't. Yeah,
see, well, I guess I'm not one of them, because I'm a changed motherfucker, you heard?
You feel me? So it's like, now it's like, you trying to be something and you emotionally available for me, but it's like, I don't trust a word that you say, a move
and
that you make.
And you shouldn't. Judging from that, you shouldn't.
No, but
if I'm gonna be a real friend to you, I'm gonna tell you that, yo, you shouldn't.
Oh, no, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
but,
you know, like he's...
Speaking from my situation, though, I'm changed, you heard?
You better be.
Listen, I done found Jesus. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Like, you know, but it's a problem with a lot of dudes out here, yo. They don't change and then they feel away.
No, and they do, and he be feeling away. Like, it was like he was mad at me because I'm like, wait, what? Like, because I got on the phone. My thing is, you came to me as a woman. You know, that's the thing. Coming to you as a woman. And
you don't need another woman coming to you as a woman.
But she's a really cool girl, and my thing is, this girl ain't do nothing to me. I don't have nothing to hold against her. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
she didn't give me broken promises, so she asked questions. I'm like, listen, if you got questions, I got answers, but you got to be ready because I'm gonna give it to you raw. Like, I'm gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't. Like, I ain't nothing about you. I ain't know nothing about you.
Where do you stand with that though? Like I be feeling like, first of all, I always felt like when a woman does that, it kind of shows their weakness to the other. Like, nah, for real talk, because you gotta feel like her coming to you, you could perceive that as like, yo, you a weak. You know what I mean?
You're a weak bitch.
You need to run down on him. You running down to the.
But she
first of all, females, the average female could be a liar, could be a hater.
No, absolutely.
So why would you put yourself out there to look even more stupid?
Because
that's what I'm saying.
All right, granted, like that. I think if her approach was different, I would have felt like, oh yeah, you's a whack weak bitch. Like, I got you. I'm applying that pressure. But her approach was so like, listen, like, I don't.
She was
like,
coming to you as a woman.
Like, she was really like, yo, it's like, you know, like, not to like say anything, but she was just like, I don't want no problems. Like, I really just want to understand it, so I know how to move. And I'm like, I feel you, because that's whack, because he playing with you and playing with me. See, a nigga like me, I told him, and he know, nigga. I will tase you, like, I will, tat, nigga, you playing with me?
I've been tased before.
Like, you feel me? Well, guess what? It's gonna throw water on the nigga first.
I've been tased before. It's not a good feeling.
Well, you better tell him that. Okay?
Shouts out to her.
Playing.
Shouts out to her for that.
He playing.
She know
but
who she is.
I feel like it depends. Like, me personally, I'm not coming to no woman as a woman. Like, I'm not doing it.
Thank you.
Don't do that. Only reason I'm not doing it. Don't do that.
You're my friend. I don't need you to do that. Thank you.
I'm not doing it because at the end of the day, only way I'm coming to a woman on some shit like that if I know you, if you've been around me in my presence, around me,
right?
My nigga, and
she don't owe you shit.
But if you've been around me and like
I'm saying like a woman who does not, like she don't owe you shit.
You don't owe me nothing. You don't tell me you love me. You don't tuck me in at night. You don't give me broken promises. You don't owe me nothing. Right. But if you've been in my space and you like blatantly disrespect me, guess what? I'm begging both of y'all heads together.
Now it's a problem.
Now it's a big problem because now you just disrespecting me.
Disrespectful with a capital D.
Because my thing is, niggas is gonna be niggas, but the fact that he allowed you to walk through and open the door for you is because there's no a home wrecker. That shit is a myth. Like, nobody's coming to your house robbing. No, that shit is a myth because being a home wrecker is something that's it's a figure of speech. Nobody can't home wreck nothing if somebody don't open the door. So if the nigga open the door and you walk through the threshold, now I'm begging.
How you wrecking a home if you was never inside the house?
My point exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody had to let you in.
Somebody had to let you in.
Exactly.
Unless you picking locks out this motherfucker.
If you've been around me,
you must be a motherfucking
you show me mad love
locksmith.
and you ride my dick like that, yes, I'm gonna have something to say to you because I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna beat the shit out you and I'm gonna beat the shit out him and then y'all can be together. Because
listen, I would never want to be on Hut and China's bad side.
No, but absolutely not. Like, and I don't believe in, how you say, infidelity. Like, I don't believe in that because there's no reason to cheat. Like, and you know who taught me that? I remember I met this dude. He worked at T-Mobile, and I just thought he was cute. And I was with my older sister, and she tapped him like, "Oh, my little sister think you cute." And I'm like, "Yo, bro, what's wrong with you?" She gave me. We was chatting for a while.
She put you on his spizzy.
He had a wife, and when she called me, she was like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, "What?" She was like, "Listen, I don't want no problem." She was like, "I just kind of wanted to understand," and she was like, "But I have no problem with you or him. Something is missing, and I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm hoping," she was like, "I'm hoping that y'all had conversations so I can see how I can help my husband because apparently y'all talked about meeting up, but y'all never did. So something is wrong in my relationship, and I want to see what's going on with him, what he feels." And I'm like, "Yo,
that's interesting.
That was dope as fuck.
That's Illmatic.
Y'all got that shit tatted. You shitting me?
That's Illmatic?
Yes, look.
That's the. Oh,
they
shit.
farting all.
Nas, yo, she got Nipsey Prolific on her neck, got Illmatic on her leg. China's dope.
So like that.
China's super dope for that.
That perspective.
Yo, that's kind of crazy. You know, I find that to be interesting though, because I was watching. I don't know if you're familiar with DJ Booth. You probably not.
I never even
DJ Booth is Nicki Minaj's DJ,
Okay.
but he's DJ for Fab. He's DJ for me. I follow him on Instagram. He goes live, and he had this guy on live who has quote unquote 2 wives. Right. First of all, I kept like, yo, my nigga, stop jacking this 2 wives shit. You can't have 2 wives in America, bro. You got a wife, and you got another bitch that you fuck with that your wife know about, and she's okay with. That's it.
But isn't that
They polygyny.
Whatever.
They practice polygyny, but he's married to one,
Right.
and not married to the other. But he calls the other one his wife. The girls don't do nothing with each other. So I'm like, that's whack. If I'm in a polygamous relationship, me and my bitches is fucking with each other. You heard?
I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't do that.
He
I don't
was
have,
just
I don't have the
so
heart for it.
like Booth was just like so astounded by it. But I had seen this other couple on YouTube, and they like are polygamous, and they like the girls fuck with each other. The guys there too. They all even in the same house. This nigga, his wife is in a different house. He's in a different house with his other bitch. So I'm like, yo, they just know about each other.
Right.
You know, and
That's it.
That's
it's just
it.
like you got a wife and a mistress. That's
right.
it.
And that's what they were saying in the chat. He's like, I got 2 wives. You don't got 2 wives, bro. And then he said, oh, we common law. How you common law if you married? You can't be
Right.
common law if you already married legally, duh. Fuck out of here.
Ugh.
Anywho, they got the little TV show coming on. So I say that to say, like you said about the cheating thing, at the end of the day, people only cheat because they want to be selfish. Right? At the end of the day, if you feel like you need to step out your situation, you gotta just be honest.
And just don't be in that situation.
Because you might be surprised. Some people be with that shit. Like, all right, we could bring somebody else into the bedroom.
Right.
We could bring somebody else into our relationship in a certain manner.
Right.
Or we could do the polygamous shit. Both those couples that I'm talking about, the way they discovered that was the guy went out, he was doing his thing, and the woman was like, yo, what's going on with him? And they ended up liking the girl. The guys never spoke bad about the girl. You know how niggas that downplay a girl he was fucking with? They never spoke bad about the girl, and it just intrigued them. And somehow, some way, they end up being polygamous. It's like, yo, that's crazy.
Wait, that's 2 guys and a girl?
No. The girl, like, the guy had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
The other couple I told you on the radio. He had a girlfriend. He was dealing with the other chick. His girlfriend found out, and whenever she spoke to him about the other chick, he never talked bad about her.
Yeah.
Like, he talked really highly of her. So it made her curious about the girl.
Yeah.
So she hit the girl up to meet her. And when she
Yeah.
meet her, they hit it off.
I think stuff
And she
like
invited her into their situation.
I'm be honest, I'm not gonna say I'm not strong enough. I just not something I would do. Like,
You not sharing a nigga.
I'm not. And I mean, I feel like let me just, because I don't want nobody to take this no way, but I feel like if your bitch is really sharing you, my nigga, like, you not really all that. Like, dead ass. Like, because
Yo.
there's a guy that I'm good friends with, like, and we're just not there right now, because he's incarcerated. And, you know, when he first got incarcerated, he was just like, hey, like, you're still young. I need you to live your life, and I want you to live. I don't want you to feel like I'm holding you back from doing things you want to do. Like, I'm going to always be your friend. I just ask you to, you know, regular Joe shit. I just ask you to answer my calls, write me letters. Cool, and we just
Facts.
friends.
Okay.
And he asked me about this one day, and I'm like, hell no, I can't do that with you, because he's one hell of a man. Like, and I feel like, cool, you can have your friends, but everybody's not worthy of seeing the person that I am.
Word.
I mean, not the person I am, the person that I see. Like, I would never want to share him. You shitting me? Like, no. Like, and I feel like if that's something that, if anybody's out there and they want to do, and they want to be in a relationship, how you say it again?
Polygamous.
A polygamous relationship, I feel like you need to make sure your relationship is whole.
Solid.
It's solid, because
Solid. Gotta be solid.
Let's get real. I'm not gonna say personal. So that's happened to me before. A dude that I
So you're completely against threesomes. It's a
no,
dub for you.
I'm about to tell you, I've had them before. Like, you feel me? I mean, that for threesomes, that's like, for me, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's entertaining.
But yeah, polygamy is like
it's
a
more to
relationship.
that.
It's an ongoing thing.
Because it's like with a relationship, that means you got to deal with two people. Like, it's three people in a relationship. That's a love triangle. So you got to deal with everybody's emotions. Like, it's up and down.
Yeah, but the girls are more or less focused. Like, and the one I was talking about, the girls actually deal with each other, so they're intimate with each other. But the other guy who had said he had 2 wives,
the girls and I,
they only deal with him.
But that's the thing.
And they can't have no other niggas.
That's shit, really. But
so I'm like, what?
So
what kind of shit is going on here?
They need to be solid, because there's a dude I've known for a very long time, and he liked me, and I know we've had, like, we flirted a lot, but I didn't know he was with his baby mom. So his baby mom, he hit me up like, yo, my baby mom like you, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, do she know how you feel about me? And then
that's crazy.
And he was telling me like, yeah, she knows.
My baby mother asked me if you like girls. I'm like, no.
So, and I'm like, I mean,
I think she fake like you.
The girl is like, she's not your
type.
She's cool, like, she's a cool person, but she's not like somebody you would look at or double take at. Like, she's okay. Like, you feel me? Like, her spirit is dope. Like,
she's cute.
She's okay.
Nah, I say cute because cute is like a 6, 7.
I said she's okay,
right?
She's cool though,
but I need the sound effects on this joint.
So it wasn't like, I don't think, she told me she was attracted to me and his attraction to each other, and it didn't sit right with me, because I felt like he's feeding her false shit. So I had to sit down with her, and I'm like, yo, what do you think that we have?
Yeah.
Because I don't like him as much as you think I do.
Yeah.
I don't even look at him like that. Like, he cool. Like, you understand? He flirt, I flirt back. You're attracted to his attraction for me. And it wasn't until she realized how much he was into me that she was like, wait, what the fuck is going on? So now, it was just a whirlwind of shit. And I'm like, see, y'all gotta fix y'all shit, because you think you attracted to something. No, your nigga is on my dick, and he made you and convinced you otherwise, and now you fell for the shit, and you want to be, I just want to,
so she like you though still?
Oh, I don't speak to them because I had to curse them out.
She like you though?
One thing is, I don't play on my intelligence, and that's what he did. He tried to play on my intelligence, and I had to, like, his baby mom's like, she was like on some, well, China, we can't be friends because I feel like we started off wrong. We was never gonna be friends, bitch. I just met you.
Right.
Like, you feel me? But you allowed him to manipulate you, and the problem was is I'm not all for that. So,
right.
So I stand firm in what I believe. If that's something that you want to do, more power to you. Just make sure your relationship is solid first, so you all can vibe on the same frequency, and y'all can move forward as a whole. You feel me? Like, that makes sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm just like making it feel like that situation, like, whoa.
Nah, it was real wacky, but for me, I laughed at this shit. Like, yo, y'all weird. Like, this is what, and it was like she wanted it so bad that she didn't realize what the like it was like she was blinded by, oh my God, like, this is happening, like, or it can happen, like, like the idea of it.
I think the polygamous thing happens when you just have a certain level of connection with someone, and you're at a level where you're, like you said, like, you're solid. Like, if you could have a threesome with somebody, I feel like maybe you could do polygamy. Maybe. It just has to be boundaries, though. Like, you have to figure out, like, yo, my main girl, like, the girlfriend who's there first, the first one, she has to have certain things because she was the founder. Like, she's the founder.
And that's the thing, like, I can't.
But even in threesomes, like, if I have a threesome with my girl, like, if I have a girlfriend and I have a threesome with my girl, it's rules to that. Even if you don't break that down, it's rules to that. Because if I bust a nut with the other bitch, best believe it's going to be a problem.
But see, let me say something. That's trash, because it shouldn't be no rules. Like,
nah, you gotta have foundation. Like, you gotta have guidelines, not rules, guidelines. You gotta have guidelines.
But why though? Like, because if you bring this person in the bed to have fun, right. So when you have all these rules and guidelines, and maybe a threesome isn't for you, because you're supposed to just be free. Like,
nah, you are.
If your girlfriend,
but it's about a respect thing.
No, how is it about respecting mean when you're fucking another girl in front of me. So the respect is all
But
going in
y'all
that
both
bag.
fucking her. Like when you bring
this
a
is what I'm
threesome, it's
saying.
supposed to be for y'all. So she's interacting with both you and her.
Right, but
She's
so
there to
my
pleasure
thing,
you and there to pleasure her.
But see, that's fucked up, and that's why I say that threesome is not for people like that, because you should be pleasuring each other. Yeah. Yes, it's fun, but if it's gonna be, oh well, shit, I'm out tonight, let me fuck my bitch, like it's like that shit is kind of boring. Like when you're having a threesome and you're, exploring that sexual realm, you should just explore and be free.
True.
And I'm only.
I mean, this is just what I'm assuming. I never had a threesome with my girlfriend, so.
I've had one in.
With your significant other?
Yeah, I was dealing with the dude, and it was mad fun, like, cause it was spontaneous, like it was fun as fuck, like, and it was no rules.
And you wouldn't have felt no way if he didn't finish with you.
No, like, cause my thing is, it's like, it. How can I say this? Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna say this. I don't want to be too explicit and shit.
Nah, you could be explicit. I'm telling you this.
No, because listen, my family listens to this. That's respect, okay?
Listen, this is our space.
It is, but
my mom listens to this shit too.
No, but
I'm cursing like a motherfucking sailor. I'm talking about fucking bitches, sucking dick, all that, ma. You already know what it is, ma. I'm sorry. This is the Fly Guy Fresh Anonymous Vibes podcast. I'm sorry, ma.
I'm sorry, mama.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But like, yeah.
So it's like.
It's listed as explicit. I'm sorry.
Having a threesome is supposed to be free. Like, I feel like when you have rules to it, and it's like, oh well, you can't fuck that bitch like that. You can't eat her out. You can't kiss her. It's like,
nah, but she like me. I'm selective. I'm not kissing every bitch. I'm not even eating every bitch pussy.
So
that's
my
not
thing
me.
is like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you coming into a threesome and you asking somebody to come into a threesome, trust and believe they want to be pleasured too. Like, it's for about everybody. Because a person that's open to that.
It's not about.
No,
everybody.
it is though. But that's when I said that's why I'm saying.
They're there for us.
But then then you're there for her too, because if she's open to it. That means she want to experience the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say a threesome, maybe not for you.
We don't really care about her. We just care about her.
But then that means you need not to bring her. Y'all need to just bring toys to your bedroom and explore that way.
We need the person.
No, the person is not gonna be. It's not cool, because then it's like, trust and believe. Like, a person will sit there and just look like. I'm not. First of all, I'm not doing all of that work and doing all of that shit to pleasure y'all, and I'm not getting pleasured. Are you shitting me?
We gotta find the right person. That's all.
No, it's not about finding the right person.
Because I know the right persons that done that. Like, it's women who, like, women or men who understand that. Like, yo, I'm here for them. Like, I'm here for them.
And let me tell you something. And nobody's doing that shit for free. Oh, I'm here to pleasure y'all, and I'm not getting paid.
Nah, you'd be surprised.
No, and I'm not surprised, and I don't want to be surprised.
I'm saying you would be surprised. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, China, you would be surprised.
And if you're not pleasuring that female that came in that bedroom with you, I'm telling you right now, your threesome will be basura, straight trash.
Nah, I mean, you gonna be pleasuring her if you giving her a pipe, and if your bitch is eating her pussy.
No,
that's gonna automatically be pleasure for her.
But I'm just saying, it gotta be all around thing. I'm telling you, you have your rules and guidelines, and you tell me how your threesome go.
I just said I never had a threesome with my girlfriend.
You're gonna tell me how it go.
Any threesome I had was with bitches. I mean, not my girlfriend. So I really don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. It's just listen, dog.
I'm just telling you. So when you try that, then you holla at me.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it'll ever happen.
Damn, then you.
At one point in time, maybe, but I fucked it up when I was doing dumb shit as a young nigga.
Yeah.
So but
sorry for ya.
I mean, I've had them, but not with a significant other. Not with someone I call my girlfriend or someone I love. Nah.
Why? Because you don't want to share them?
No, it's not me. She not with it. I fucked it up. Sometimes you know what I mean. I fucked it up. When I started doing shit that changed how she viewed me and how she felt about me, it fucked that up. At one point in time, she would have did anything for me, and I just gotta fight to get that back, And this is why I changed myself and I was able to grow. But nah, I don't know. I mean, if there's a will, there's a way, I guess. It's not really something I think about though. I haven't had threesome in years. But when I did have them, it wasn't with a significant other. So it wasn't none of that rules and shit. This is stuff I've heard from other friends. This is stuff I witnessed,
Only time
on
I've
TV
ever heard
and things like
rules
that.
is when you go to like a what is that shit? Damn, I lost my train of thought.
What, a whole house?
Not a whorehouse. What?
You hire somebody?
No. What is it called? It's called it's like a
Speakeasy?
No, it's a club. It's a place where you go in a swingers club.
Oh, swingers club.
That's the only time I've heard rules.
Yo,
like I was dealing with a dude. He asked me to go.
Early on in my previous relationship, we used to have a lot of sex outside in my car, stuff like that. We was fucking in the car one time, and a guy, he was like peeping Toming. He gonna try to pull up on us and try to invite us to a swingers club.
Yo,
she was like, "Get the fuck away from this car!" Like, dog, that shit was so crazy. Damn, niggas had some good times, bro. Some good times. But yeah, I've never been to no swingers club.
No, I haven't either. I got invited to one. That's what I'm saying. Like there, I know. Like the dude I was fucking with, he was like, "Listen, you want to come
to
to China?"
Are you that adventurous?
Nah, and I was gonna go. I'm like, all right. He like, listen, I got rules. He was like, you can't fuck no niggas. And he was like, girl, I don't care what you do with girls, but just know before you let any female touch you, I gotta eat you out first. I'm like, in front of everybody. He like, yeah.
But
and I was like,
that's the vibe.
I know, but I was nervous.
That's the vibe of a swingers club.
But that was his rules. But you'd be surprised. Some people have no rules. Some people
in the swingers club, right?
Yeah. Some people have no rules. Some
listen.
people go
I would
watch
say
their...
I would not be. I'm adventurous, so I probably would do it. I probably would go. And have fun. But it's definitely rules. I don't kiss. I'm not kissing nobody around. I'm not eating everybody's pussy. That's not me.
You set your own rules. Like, first of all, there's no rules when you walk in there. You don't have to do anything.
That's a fact.
But I'm just saying, like, I know a female who's like, I like watching my nigga fuck bitches. That shit turns me on.
Nah, it's a lot of women, men. There's men who like watching their wife get fucked by black guys.
It's crazy. Like, that shit is real. Like,
it's an underground world, bro. I'm telling you, that shit is so crazy. It's so crazy.
That's people like that shit. So it's I don't know, papa.
Yeah, man.
Feel me? Like I don't know.
It's just like,
I don't know, and I feel like swinger clubs are like a way for people to express themselves. Like, so, and I feel like, especially like with women, like some women probably like, want to have sex with multiple men at one time. But if a female does that, it's like just randomly and enjoys it a lot, it's like, oh yeah, she got a train ran on. But if a dude does it, it's like, oh yeah, he fucked three bitches at once.
It's funny because I knew certain girls like that. Or some girls like that's their fantasy.
Right.
To get fucked by three guys or three guys at one time.
No, you'd be surprised. But that's what I'm saying. Like that double standard. Shit you on? But I'm saying it's double standards because a girl say that you looking at her like some type of
It's so ironic
bag.
we talking about that. Now R. Kelly just got denied bail.
Wow. Let's leak. You know what?
R. Kelly just got denied bail, y'all.
It's about time. Like that nigga is crazy.
We muted that nigga, but that was hilarious. It popped up on my phone when China was talking. I showed China like, look, shit happened. So funny to me. But yeah, he wanted to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit is crazy to me. Like, it's not really crazy. I'm not gonna front, cause I'm the type of nigga I don't judge people.
But I'm just saying, but it's
like,
double
who am I to judge?
It's just double standards, though.
No, it is. It's just double standards and everything. But that shit is wicked.
But why?
I can't tell you, man. I know that guys try to act like they're not as emotional as women than they are, and it's not even that they are. They're emotional about a woman they care about.
That's it.
That's what it is. So if it's like you like a girl, you really into a girl, and then you find out that she wants to do some wild shit, like fuck two guys at the same time, like okay.
She would be some. That's like he was just talking about threesome. So
I would say like, okay, a threesome. The definition of a threesome, and this is me trying to be as politically correct as possible, because a lot of people be like, oh, threesome, two guys and one girl. That's not a threesome. That's a 2-on-1, unless the guys are engaging with each other, which makes the guys gay or bisexual, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Okay, look, we're gonna.
But threesome means that all three parties are engaging with each other. So if two guys are fucking on one girl, all three parties aren't engaging each other. They're both only engaging with the one girl. That's not a threesome.
It says a group of three people engage in the same activity, a game or activity for three people, an occasion on which three people engage in sexual activity together. So logically, they're still engaging it together because they're still fucking her together. They're still like.
Nah, but see, they're not fucking her together unless they both, one is in the pussy, one is in the butt.
But this is what I'm saying. Like,
but if you just get one is getting head and one is having sex, they're not fucking her together.
You're still because it's oral sex. You're still face fucking her. You're still doing that. Logically,
to me, threesome is when all three parties are actually engaging each other. That's what, to me, like that's what counts as a threesome. When three parties are engaging each other.
In human sexuality is sexual activity between three people. It can also be called trollism. I don't know how to say that word.
Well, because try is three.
No, it's a tro. Say tro. See, say tro.
Oh, trollism.
Oh shit, where did I go? A threesome may be heterosexual or bisexual, involving either two men and one woman.
But see, or bisexual.
But it said or.
But that's why it's bisexual.
Or it's hetero. It could be heterosexual. It say hetero or, so it means that, like you said, if it's two men that are not engaging with each other, but they're engaging with the female, that's still considered a threesome.
Nah, man, not in my book, man.
But that's that double standard shit. That's that double standard shit that I was just talking about.
Nah, it's not even a double standard.
Yes,
I'm just saying not in my book.
Because it's not a threesome in your book, but if it was two females, what if now?
If it was three females all engaging each other, I would still call it a threesome.
Let's go back to what you said. So now you got all these rules and shit for your threesome.
I don't have rules. I said this is what I've heard because I've never had a threesome with my significant other.
I mean, like in general. So people have rules when it comes to threesome.
Some people,
right?
yeah.
So what if a female like, okay, I'm gonna have a threesome?
No, I've been. One of the girls that I had a threesome with, right? She wasn't my girlfriend. She's just a bitch I be fucking on. I used to be fucking on.
Like, hey,
she said she wanted to have me and another guy fuck on her, and I'm like, who's the guy? Like, no, I don't want to see no other nigga dick. Like, I'm good.
But now a female say, okay, well,
if she likes females though.
But see, you know how many females don't like females and have threesomes for a guy, and they like, oh well, I'm not eating pussy or kissing that bitch. Is that the same thing? Cause
but then that's not a threesome to me.
But then how is it?
It counts the same way. If a girl doesn't
sexual activity, so it's still a threesome. There's three people having sex, like you said, via heterosexual or bisexual. Bisexual just means that the men are interacting with each other, but you're still engaging in sexual activity.
You know what I'm getting at? If, like you said, back to that example with two girls and one guy, right? And like your girlfriend says, I don't like girls, so I'll invite another girl into the bedroom, but it's just for you. So now, when you're fucking that other girl, right? What is your girlfriend doing? Kissing on your chest, kissing you? What is she doing? Because she's not engaging the other girls. She's not getting head from the other girls. She's not licking the other girl's titties. What is she doing when you're fucking the other girl?
Probably kissing on you.
That's it. That's not a sexual act now. Your girlfriend is not doing a sexual act when you're having sexual intercourse with the other girl.
Okay, so now
why it's not a threesome.
Okay, so now, guys laying down, one girl's riding, the other girl's fucking his face, but they're not interacting with each other.
Okay, in that sense, I still don't think that's a threesome.
But no, see,
I still don't think that's a threesome.
It's still a threesome.
No, because they're both engaging the guy. It's a 2-on-1 with two girls and one guy.
Still, they're all engaging in sexual activities.
At the same time. That's it.
No, it's still a threesome. You're trying to justify it because now it's like, oh shit, probably make a little sense.
No. It's the same thing as two guys one fucking the girl from the back, one getting head.
And it's
a girl riding a guy and the girl getting head. It's the same thing.
It's a
2-on-1.
It's a threesome.
Because she's not interacting with the girl.
It's
so
a threesome.
In my book, that's not a threesome. Y'all, what y'all think?
No, please.
Email us, Instagram us. Let me know right now. What y'all think? If all three parties are not interacting with each other, is it a threesome or not? If a girl and another girl is fucking on one guy but they're not interacting with each other, it's a 2-on-1. If a guy fucking a girl and getting head and giving head to another guy and they're not interacting with each other, that's a 2-on-1 in my book.
It's a threesome.
It's not a threesome unless all three parties are actually engaging with each other. I want to know what y'all think. Let me know.
Let me know.
Anonymous Vibes Podcast at gmail.com. ANOMALOUS Vibes Podcast at gmail. Email us. Let us know what you think. Let us know because we need to discuss this and get to the bottom of this because I'm telling you, threesomes is when all three parties are engaging with each other. If not, it's a 2-on-1.
That's like
it's a double team.
So
it's a tag. If that's your man, then tag him in.
No,
hey, if that's your man, hey, then tag.
That's like saying
that's a double team.
So what is an orgy?
An orgy is 4 or more people engaging in sexual acts in one space or area. Period.
Having a
period.
So now,
because in an orgy, I could be just fucking the one girl the whole time, but we're in a room with 8 other people fucking. That's an orgy. That's considered an orgy.
I know what it's considered.
Okay.
So then,
but
it's an orgy because it's more than.
It's orgy because it's multiple sexual acts taking place in one space. So not because the one person is having sex with multiple people. If it's 3 niggas and 5 girls in one room, and one nigga is fucking on one bitch the whole time, and the other 2 niggas is fucking the rest of the 4 girls, that's an orgy.
3 people are having sexual intercourse with each other.
Exactly, with each other. That means all 3 parties are engaging with each other. If all 3 parties not engaging with each other, it's not a threesome.
So then basically...
It's a 2-on-1, it's a double team.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you.
It's a threesome. All 3 people are having sex.
We're going to see how many responses we get. Because I'm telling you, it's a 2-on-1. I feel it in my soul.
I just read you the definition.
It
can be heterosexual or bisexual.
Well, if a girl is having sex with a girl and a guy, then she's bisexual, right? If a guy's having sex with a girl and a guy, then he's bisexual, right?
No, because he's not engaging in sexual activity with him. He's a heterosexual man.
No, I said he's engaging with the girl and the guy.
Right.
Meaning that he's doing stuff with the guy as well.
So we're going to backtrack because I just read that and said heterosexual, right? So what is a heterosexual?
A person who only likes the opposite sex.
Right. So how can you have a heterosexual threesome?
You don't have a heterosexual threesome.
No, but that's the definition I read it.
Well, one person will be heterosexual.
No. It says heterosexual. You can have a threesome. It could be heterosexual or bisexual, meaning it can be both.
Okay. No. If I'm a guy
what I'm trying to tell you is
if
the
I'm a
definition
guy,
said that it can be a heterosexual threesome.
Right. If
so
I'm
it being
a
a
guy,
heterosexual threesome, you're not attracted to the guy, you're attracted to the girl. So you're both having sexual intercourse with this girl. But according to the dictionary, Google, and
but
everything
if a girl is having sex with a girl, then it's not
be
heterosexual. How is it heterosexual if the girl is having sex with the girl?
And how is it? And it's heterosexual because you said
the guy is the heterosexual party.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is, if I'm fucking another girl and a nigga, guess what? That makes me a bisexual, or it's gonna be considered.
That makes you the bisexual and the girl the bisexual.
My point exactly. He's a heterosexual because he's only liking women. So now when it's the opposite and there's 2 males and 1 female, the males are not bisexual. It's a heterosexual threesome. Why? Because the males are not attracted to each other physically, sexually, or nothing. They're attracted to the female. Now does my point make sense?
That's not a threesome. I don't believe that's a threesome.
Yeah, that's why you whispering, because I know that shit made mad stuff. It's a threesome. It's a heterosexual.
2-on-1.
Let me read it for you and
I don't give a fuck what they saying. It's a 2-on-1.
It's a heterosexual
it's
threesome.
2 men dealing
so
with 1 woman.
I want y'all to Google it
and
let me know.
2 women dealing with 1 man.
Threesome. Please let me know what the definition of it is. Thank you.
Heterosexual. They want to say threesome because it's 3 bodies.
But it's a heterosexual threesome.
Don't count. Just because it's 3
count.
parties.
So you telling me a threesome has to be bisexual?
That's what makes it a threesome.
No, it does not.
Yeah, that's what makes it a threesome.
No, that's what makes it a threesome in a man's eyes.
We
because
put it out there. We put it out there already. We gonna let them decide.
Men like to see women kiss and do all of that. Yes, that's what it is.
Because if it's 2 guys and the guys are dealing with each other as well as a female, then that's still a threesome. I never once discounted when a man and a woman are all interacting with each other. I never once discounted that as a threesome. All I said is that all 3 parties should be engaging with each other to make it a threesome. That's what I said.
Fives, and that's engaging with each other.
That's not. I'm talking about engaging sexually.
But that doesn't. You don't have to engage sexually because it's a heterosexual.
Listen, man.
Threesome.
I bet you. It's,
So Google heterosexual.
It's 80% of the people that's listening to this podcast that would agree with me.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll see.
we're gonna see.
Because I just gave technicalities and logic.
Nah, man, it's not the same. It's
I had facts. I pulled up my receipts.
It's 2-on-1.
You can have an heterosexual threesome. Yes, you can. Is it raining?
It sounds like it a little bit.
When was it supposed to
What
fucking
the?
rain?
It's supposed to rain?
Yo, I did not know that because
Nah,
it's definitely raining right now.
That's crazy. Maybe it's a passing shower.
Nah,
But
it's supposed to rain until like 9.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
But back to the point we was making. When girls feel like that, most guys they be feeling like they don't want to see another guy's penis, so that's why they not with that shit. Other guys will call that girl a hoe. I won't because I'm not judgmental that way.
But I don't like the double standards. It's like if a dude does something, it's okay. A female does it, it's not. And it don't even have to be like sexual encounters. It could just be like a female, like
A woman.
a woman. I'm gonna say female because sometimes it doesn't matter.
Nah, I mean, listen, I heard this is what happened one time when I used this at work. One of the doctors was saying, and it's this girl that I'm cool with. She's a influencer. Her name is Denise. She goes by K on Instagram. I say female, right? And she's like a feminist. Like she's one of those. So I said, yo, females. She tries to say, oh, you be using the word female. Everything has a female. Only humans have women. And the doctor I told you about, he said if I was to call one of his sisters female, they would be offended. Because now with the whole LBGTI community, is like
The alphabet people.
you have to be more conscious of female and women, because women aren't always female. Get it?
No.
This is what I was told. So, you know.
I think people drag it. I think people drag it a lot because why do I have to be conscious of anything? Why?
True. But I don't know, maybe people are scared of the alphabet people. You know, they have a lot of power nowadays.
They only have a lot of power because they
nowadays
stay together.
It feels like the alphabet people have more power than
black people. They damn sure do.
Than us.
Because
the Malik Yoba interview had me feeling away. You didn't see it, but
I didn't. Maybe I'll watch it.
It was very confusing. It wasn't confusing for me because I know what I am and I know who I am, but it sounded like Charlemagne was unsure if he was gay or cis. If he was a cis male. Apparently a cis male or cis.
I wish I could see my face.
A cis individual is someone who believes what the doctor said they were at birth. So.
What you mean? Like, scientifically, what makes me a female and a woman is because I can reproduce.
That's what I said too.
I don't care what changes you can make and what you do to your body. You cannot and will never be able to stand where a woman and a female stands. I don't care what you identify as. That has nothing to do with me.
My thing is like this whole thing with alphabet people, and I have nothing against the community.
No, I don't have nothing
all.
against them, but what I don't like and what bothers me a lot is they force it on people
right.
so much.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
it because it's like
I don't like that they force it on you. You don't like the fact that how I think about you, but I'm supposed to. People have the rights not to like what they don't want to like, say what they want to say, and express themselves. But if you're such an emotional topic for you, then don't speak about it. My thing is,
if you're so strong and you love who you are, it wouldn't bother you as much. So like I always say to anybody, maybe you should do some soul searching and tap that inner child in you and fix that child before you try to move on in life and do anything. Because I don't have to agree with it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with people say, oh, well, I'm a female because I got a vagina. And that means what? What does that mean because you have a vagina?
I mean, if you can't have a baby,
you cannot. And what makes it special about being a woman, when my grandmother had my mother and was pregnant with my mother, guess who else she carried? She carried me because her ovaries. That was already in her. You feel me? So that's some special shit. Yeah. Like, it's like when I have a child, my mother's gonna connect with me more because
my thing is that it's cool. You be what you want to be, but it's
be
like
what you want to be. But I don't have to like it. I don't have to care for it. I don't
this
have to respect
whole identify thing.
Like, I don't have to respect it.
You can identify as anything, and people just must respect that. Oh, I know,
but that's the thing.
So let me identify as a white man then. I want to identify as a white man.
Let me tell you something. Let a black man want to identify as a white man. They're going to look at him like he's crazy.
Like, why I can't do that?
Because you can't.
This is what I'm saying.
That's just not who you are. That's not in your DNA.
So why? But I feel like I was a white man. I was born a white man, motherfucker. That's it.
And no, seriously.
That's it.
And we were looked at it. We were called crazy. People would say that you have mental problems.
Yeah,
it's just too much. And like I said, I don't have nothing against it, but don't force it.
Don't force it.
You don't have to force it on me. Like, live your life and live as free as you want to free, but be free, but you don't gotta force it on everybody. Everybody don't have to accept it, and like
nah, but it's only really
when BT had
with
something
the
for the black woman
and the community.
For black women, what is it?
Black Girl Rocks.
Black Girl Rock. They wanted to include transgenders in that, and it's like, bro, that's not for you. And I understand how much it might hurt, and you may not like it, but you have to respect that. The same way you want people to respect you and what you identify as, you gotta respect people too. And that's why I think a lot of people don't respect the movement or respect them, because they don't have no respect for anything or anybody. You don't give a fuck about how nobody feels. You don't give a fuck about how nobody thinks.
Yeah.
You don't care, but you want somebody to care about you. That's where they go wrong.
Yeah.
And no,
that's not right.
No, it's not right at all.
That's not right.
And I've read something. I mean, maybe it's not true. I didn't read too deep into it, where they're gonna allow transgender women to have babies. And I feel like that's so fucked up, because there's women out here who cannot bear a child. They try for years and they can't. What about them?
How they doing that?
I don't know.
How they doing that?
Let me tell you something. I would hope that's not true. Because there's women that can't have babies. Why? Fix that woman first that was born that way, inside and out. Fix her first. Help her, because she was here first.
You feel me? I don't believe that. I think that's
And let me tell you something. People probably gonna hate this part, and that's fine.
I think that's cap.
They better be capping. And stop saying cap. Let me say something real quick. I'm so New York. I'm always dead ass.
I think that's bullshit.
You feel me? I'm gonna always be dead ass. I'm so New York, like.
I'm so NY.
Nigga
like
said
the folks
cap
that
like
make PlayStation.
You shitting
I'm
me.
just getting ready for Atlanta, y'all. Y'all know I'm Atlanta bound or Houston bound. I'm just getting ready for the A.
I feel like Houston gonna be so fucking hot.
Houston is lit, yo. My homegirl moved out to Houston. My other homie Ashley Ray, shouts out to Ashley Ray. She was hanging out with 50 Cent yesterday. She moved out to Houston. Huh?
I'm scared of 50 Cent.
You scared of 50?
Yo, he just I don't know, that's
somebody. Why? He's so brawly, right?
Yo, and it's like,
I swear to God, I want to meet 50. Because he just seemed like he a funny ass nigga. Like he'll have you rolling all day.
I would avoid him. That's somebody I would pretend he's not there. He just scared me.
Nah, 50.
You know who I want to meet? I want to meet Little Uzi. I love Little Uzi.
Uzi Vert.
Oh
my homegirl
God.
was in his video.
I love
Shout
Uzi.
out to my homegirl Tasmania. She was in his video. The video when the girls was naked.
Okay.
She's like one of the chocolate ones.
I really love Lil Uzi. I love him, and it's not like a lust thing. I just feel like, oh my God, that's gonna be my bestie. I love him. I feel like
his vibe.
Really
I think
cool.
You and him would have a vibe. His vibe kind of comes with
yo.
A vibe
And let me tell you
with.
something. You know how mad I was this whole summer. I was working, and every time he was in the Bronx, I missed him. I felt like I missed my shot.
In the Bronx?
Yo.
Sheesh.
I love me some Uzi. I really love him. I just think he's so fucking adorable. You could just put him in my pocket.
Uzi Vert. Shouts
Uzi.
out to Uzi Vert.
I love Uzi.
Nah, but 50 seemed like he a cool nigga. Speaking of 50, even though he's not on the show no more, he's executive producer of Power. Shouts out to them.
I haven't watched Power since the last
Yeah, China
season.
ain't watched Power, so this is all me, y'all. This is all me right here.
Cause I just feel
Power
like they started,
episode 6, y'all. I
feel like
know
they
you
just
seen it. If
started
you ain't
doing
seen it, I'm
too
sorry.
much.
You listening to this podcast, I'm sorry for the spoiler. But motherfucking Tariq gotta chill out. Ghost is on that nigga ass. How the fuck you set? This nigga set up his own robbery to try to get money from his father.
Wait,
The niggas
what?
kidnapped him. I don't know if you probably seen the nigga Vincent. Vincent was from the other season. He had Tommy kill his father. He's Italian and all that.
Yeah.
Tariq conspired with Vincent and faked the kidnapping so that Ghost and Tommy would come up with $2 million to pay Vincent, and him and Tariq supposed to split the money. This motherfucker is really crazy.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that?
He got kicked out of Choke.
That's
What's wrong? Like, he want to sell drugs, but you rich. What's wrong with you,
you
little
know,
nigga?
But you know what that happens? Like on some real life shit. I feel like where parents fuck up at is they try to hide.
No,
the
yeah, I agree with that
from
too.
our-
I
from-
agree with that too.
From us.
Because if Ghost would have just probably been more upfront with Tariq,
He probably
it
would
would
have been
be a
like,
little bit. It would be a
but
little
now, but
bit
the shit is
different.
intriguing for him. You feel me? Like I don't even watch. I haven't watched. I mean, I watched last season, but I'm just saying, like coming from like the background I come from, like my mother, she was in the streets. Like my mother hood as fuck. Well, she used to be. So it was like her being real with me about certain shit made me not want to do certain
Nah, but
things.
that's why I'm gonna be honest as fuck with my kids.
But no, seriously, like
And I'm myself unapologetically. Like, I'm a human, so I have flaws. I've been through shit. I've grown through life, and I'm at a better place in my life than I am now than I was before. And I'm gonna let my kids know my hardships and shit, so they don't have to go through the shit I went through.
But that's
You know
what
what I'm
you're
saying?
supposed to do. Like, I feel like even though it's just like, you know, a show, Ghost and Tasha try to hide that from their children so much and try to be
That's why
like,
Raina got killed.
like, you know, instead of being real with them. Like, my thing is, y'all was from the streets. They ain't gotta be in the streets to know a little bit of street smarts. Like, you supposed to give them both. Like, y'all want them to be book smart so much, but y'all was still in the
But
streets.
Tariq
You
is,
supposed to give
he
him
a little
one-up.
smart, but he ain't that smart.
No, Tariq is.
Cause Ghost on his back. You know, Tommy killed Proctor. And
Proctor
yeah,
was a real
that's
one. I
my
remember
guy.
Proctor.
I cried that episode. I ain't gonna front.
This nigga is a
Proc-
big ass baby.
Nah, real talk, B. Proctor went out like a G though. And Tariq helped. Tommy killed Proctor.
Like,
Ghost didn't know to the end of the episode though. But
I feel
Ghost
like
found out
even
Tariq
from
helped him.
last season, like Tariq doing all of that just to feel down. Like, but again, like I said, if his parents was open with him, the little nigga probably would have came off a little better and like, oh nah, like I don't want to do that. Like I already see what y'all went through. But it's like, how can I know? Now I want to know, nigga. You came out like this. I want to be just like you. Like instead of showing him the.
But
ropes, you
he
supposed
said that to Ghost though. He said, "I'm just like you, Ghost." He kind of, and it's really like, really he is. It's like, damn, this shit is crazy. It's crazy how shit repeats itself, and then Ghost just can't get out his own way, B. But I don't know, B. Ghost knows Tommy killed Proctor, y'all. What you think is gonna happen? Tommy and Ghost is back at it. Next, you know, they seen the preview. Dre is back on his bullshit. Somebody need to kill that motherfucker, Dre. I hate that motherfucker so much. He a fucking rat. Somebody need to kill his ass. Period. Dre needs to die.
Do you watch
Dre needs to
Shameless?
die. Of course.
Okay, well, you know Shameless comes back on in November.
Shameless. That's the best white family I know.
Let me tell you, I'm a Gallagher. Wholeheartedly, I'm a Gallagher.
You was a Thornberry. What happened?
No, I'm China B. Thornberry Gallagher, okay?
Oh, man. No, Fiona is my homie. I love
Yo,
Fiona.
let me tell
Frank
you-
is the most intriguing character
Yo,
on the show.
let me tell you
though.
something. I have a love-hate relationship with Frank.
Me too.
It's like I hate Frank, but you
too.
have to love Frank because
Lip
Frank,
is my guy, but he just does a lot of dumb shit.
Lip is like the definition of a genius. You know how like people
No,
like, yo,
really-
you're so smart,
really
you're
definition of a
stupid.
genius,
Yes. I love Ian. I love all of them in their own way, but I'm
You know
not
what
gonna
it
lie.
is?
I
Is
love
that
Fiona.
when Lip's situation is real life. Like, he's an alcoholic, and this is the type of shit that happens that derails people in real life. You could be so great, and an addiction will fuck your whole
You
life
won't.
up. You know what I'm saying?
I really hope Fiona comes back this season because let me tell you something. I cried my eyes out when Fiona left last season. I really love Fiona. Like I cried. My mother was like, "You said I was boo-hoo and boo-hoo crying." Like snot, red nose, like boo-hoo crying. But I'm excited to see what they have in store.
Yeah, facts.
this season.
We thank y'all for listening, y'all. We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up. It's fucking, we like an hour and change, and we gotta wrap it up.
Thank
we gotta get out of
guys.
here. We appreciate y'all for listening. Hope you enjoyed the second episode of the Anonymous Vibes podcast. Make sure you come back every Wednesday.
Out.
We'll be live. Make sure y'all send them emails, please.
Anything
because this threesome shit,
besides
we gotta sit here and get to the bottom of that.
You know
because
what I'm saying? I mean, I do understand where Fly's coming from, but at the same time, I feel like the technical definition is still what I said. But either way,
technicalities
if
is
there's
a motherfucker.
It is.
You see Meek Mill, right? He technicalities was keeping that motherfucker on probation, and now Meek is off probation. Shouts to my nigga Meek, Rock Nation. You already know what time it is. It's the Anonymous Vibe Podcast. Make sure you get with us at the email anonymousvibespodcast@gmail.
Yes, you can email us about anything.
MALOUS podcast, Vibes Podcast. Vibes Podcast. Don't forget the vibes. All right. And then email us. Email us about topics.
And if you don't know how to spell it, you can check out our bio. We'll have it in our bio so you can copy and paste it.
Relationship advice.
Anything you want to talk about,
I'm
anything
good at that.
I'm great at relationship advice. I know it sucks. I'm not even in a relationship. I've been through some shit.
They say the best people not in a relationship get the best advice.
Yes, I don't have time for people shit. But until next time, thank you.
Yes, make sure you follow us on Instagram too. Flyy Guy is me, FLYY.
The life
Guy
of a giant
is me. You already know. And stay tuned.
Good
Catch us
night.
next Wednesday. Peace.